Hello, all. This is Bray. If you don't know me, I'm going to start this new series where I talk about energy. And I'm going to start the series by talking about sexual energy. I'm going to start off with Scorpio here, so welcome. If you don't like this kind of stuff, just don't watch it. But let's talk about Scorpio when it comes to sexual energy. Well, Scorpio is much different than the other signs. Not that I'm saying that they're better in any way. It's just that they're quite different when it comes to energy in general, especially sexual energy. Most Scorpios have this almost natural tantric sexual energy about them. We'll talk about that in a second. But a Scorpio is a natural transmuter of energy, right? They're very intuitive, so they can feel and see straight to your soul. Like they feel your frequency. Some can hear it, depending on the Scorpio, but they're very different sexually in that there is no boundaries. There's not much that a Scorpio, won't do. And you want to know some pleasure? You've not known pleasure if you get your hand until you get your hands on a high vibrational Scorpio, that's for sure. But Scorpios look at sexual exchange as a religion. It's not just the act of sex to them. It's a whole body experience, right? I spoke about tantric sex, right? And some people do, modified versions of this. It's just whatever you're comfortable with. But what is tantric sex? Well, it's an ancient Hinduism. It comes from Hinduism. And the specific focus, all right, around this specific practice when it comes to sex is that you are focusing on creating a deep, intimate connection. To truly be present in the moment, to achieve like sexual energy in the whole body. So what do I mean by that? Well, like some people just orgasm. And it's just concentrated to the root chakra, right? A Scorpio will use prana or breath work to pull that sexual energy up and through each chakra, right? And it's like this full body orgasm. And they can last to up to an hour, right? You should do your research and check it out, but it's a religion to a Scorpio when they're engaging in a sexual exchange with you. It's not just sex, right? Some Scorpios that I know, this is one of the reasons that they look you in your eyes. They'll breathe your breath, like the breath of life, because this is the act of becoming aware of this religious practice. It's sort of like praying to a Scorpio, But they have this superpower, so to speak, this sexual superpower. When they exchange with you sexually, right? And this is all based upon a high vibrational Scorpio. When they engage with you sexually, they have this ability to transmute energy, right? It's a superpower. So you have chakras in your body, and those are collection points of energy that kind of swirl around, and sometimes those can get blocked, right? And if one's blocked, it'll promote the flow to the next chakra and so on and so forth. So the Scorpio's energy exchange will go into the chakras, blow out the chakras, right? So that it can flow both ways, coming out the top of the head and connecting into source energy. So why does a Scorpio like sex? I get asked this so many times. And my response is simply this. A Scorpio, in that moment when they're having an orgasm, right, or ejaculating, they're touching God. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like that full submissive energy during an orgasm, right? There's no boundaries, there's no pain, and that is what a Scorpio lives for. A lot of Scorpios will also use sexual energy to um, to manifest, right? So they'll create this energy, they'll take life force energy, and if a life's not being created, they'll manifest something in life. So like I was saying, they'll take that life force energy that's usually utilized to create a human being, right? And they'll birth something, or they'll create an idea, um, when they're in that orgasmic energy, right? Because um, they're trying to manifest the life that they want, and one of the ways that they do that is through sexual energy. Um, Scorpios are very intuitive creatures nonetheless, and it doesn't even really take a sexual exchange for them to feel your frequency. They know. You can be across the room and you set off like a certain frequency. They're going to feel that from across the room. They're super intuitive. Also, they're going to feel if you're sexually exchanging with other people, especially when they get you completely naked and vulnerable. They know everything about you. They know every insecurity, whether you act that way or not. They're going to feel it in your frequency. One of the things that a Scorpio will do is, if they notice that you have, like, here's an example. If they notice you have, like, body issues, they will make sure that they tell you how uniquely beautiful you are. They'll look you in your eyes. They will build you up, because you're impeding your spiritual growth and your ascension process, because those are worldly things, right? Scorpios appreciate those things that you might deem as flaws are beautiful to a Scorpio, right? But some of your Scorpios that aren't, specifically, they're very versatile sexually. And what I mean is, like, they might be preferenced into, like, BDSM, like BDSM. There's just a lot of different sexual energies, within a Scorpio. They're so complex. There's complex creatures, and there might be times where, it's super intimate and tantric, and you're having like this full body orgasms. They will teach you things that you like. Maybe you really want to do something, but you like didn't do it because you were afraid of, like, maybe what people would think. Because remember, what society deems as taboo is not taboo to a Scorpio. There's nothing that a Scorpio will not do, okay, with their partner. It's just a fact. They're willing to venture there. And there's this unspoken energy between Scorpio and their partner. It's almost like their partner doesn't need to say what they want, because Scorpio already intuitively knows and just does it, right? Overall, Scorpios know that their love is not the everyday type of love. It's truly agape love, unconditional. And they're very fixed in their energy. They give their all in the relationships that they truly feel their frequency aligns with them, And you're definitely going to have a good time. That's for sure. It also takes a special partner that can also reciprocate that type of energy to reach tantric energies, right? Because they've got to be really confident in their standing and who they are and whatnot. So the first part of your relationship with a Scorpio will be mostly about building you up, because you need to be in a confident state and a confident accepting state of your being in order to reach these higher ascensions during sexual exchange of energy. And so they're healing you in a way, with you unknowingly participating in that, they're helping you to almost step out of your own way and be free within that sexual power. Awaken the divine feminine and divine masculine within. But remember, sex is not sex to a Scorpio, it's a religion. So I'd like to know how you guys, or if you guys like these talk series. So just kind of like comment below and let me know. If you guys like these, I'll keep doing them. But I wish you a fantastic day. Peace.